Hey, everybody. I will pretend that you are all here to see me today and not the man below us that is not normally here, who just happens to feel like tweeting out today. So, hey, I think I figured out scoring for Scott Fishbowl this year.
I did. It's a little late this year compared to normal years. I don't know what took me so long. Maybe I was just busy. Busy with something, probably.
I wouldn't even begin to imagine what you'd been busy with.
Losing races to Bob Harris, apparently.
Yeah, you're probably still icing up after that. When was the last time
you put up a good effort? You put up a good effort, Scott.
I tried. I figured I go out and play basketball every day. Like I figured I was in okay enough. I thought I had my legs under me, but no. I put up a good little comeback at the end though.
You almost made it close, but Bob Harris is sneaky athletic.
He is sneaky athletic. I've met him like a ton of times in person. I believe.
What I'm hearing is at the expo we need to have real life. No.
This is a terrible idea. I mean, it's a great idea, and also, very entertaining.
But let's just say, that the expo there may or may not possibly be a Fantasy Cares Combine.
I've heard rumors of this.
And if you want to make you guys look more athletic and more powerful, I will also run and pass out 40 yards in, and you guys will look great. And all right.
You think you're making
in order to do that, I'm just gonna wear like a bodysuit, like from Arrested Development, and I'm just gonna wear that under my clothes so I look more powerful. That's easiest.
I didn't say I would make 40 yards quickly, but I think I could I'll start off for a good 5-10 yard jog, break it into a run for about 3 to 5 steps before I have to crawl the rest of the way.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
All right.
So
before we get to
here, you go ahead. You go ahead.
We need to point out John Bosch and the beautiful. And I'm usually when I start like that, I'm talking about his face. But now, how perfect!
This one's great. I love
that.
It.
Looks so dark. I don't like.
So good.
I don't like. Those are Sour Patch Kids, right?
I believe so. Yes. Which I
don't
do
actually like Sour Patch Kids. Green isn't necessarily my color. I want that. That is cool as hell looking. And I just had to point it out because John just pulled one of these. Look at my shirt right now.
I know. I was trying to make sure I got it all nice and lined up. It really does. Like this came out so good on the green hoodie.
Yeah, it really
at Fishbowl merch, people at Fishbowl merch.
At Fishbowl. And by the way, mine says, if I am moody, give me foodie. Just because I always feel the need to point out my shirt, even though John's wearing the correct shirts. All right, okay, let's get into it now. No,
I was waving at the people at the chat waving. I wasn't.
No, I saw Colin said, hey, Scott, I know, but still, you're here. You are a very important, busy man. We don't want to waste your time. So clearly, we are not allowing you to give away everything. We're not giving away the full-on scoring, but what's one piece that you were just like, all right, I know what we've done, but this is the thing I want to try and show the world. Like I know points per first down was one of your big ones. The third round revert. Hey, John, how's it going?
I don't know. My power just flickered and
yeah,
I went terrified for a second. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. So you did points per first down. We did the third round reversal. We had the year of video game scoring. So what's your deal this year?
Yeah,
Did you tell people to stick around to the end of the show, Russ? Did you manage to do that?
No, because everyone's going to stick around to the end of the show anyway, because it's us.
Don't leave after the scoring, folks.
Spot later, so to people who are in the chat that stay around. So
yes.
That's a good enough reason. Anyway,
the title of this video is not "Listen to Scott Fish Talk." The title of this video is "Going Give Away Gaga," because there's stuff to come after.
That's why people are here. That's right.
There you go. Sometimes I like to push the envelope. Sometimes I like to, try to get a new way of thinking about a scoring type for people to bring to their leagues. Sometimes it's just something to get people talking. Sometimes it's a way to compromise, like bringing kickers into the flex, but not being required to start them for the kicker lovers to, work with the kicker haters. But this year, I had enough people tell me recently that they really love the video game scoring, and Ian did the video game scoring for his playoff league, and people really like that. It's fun. Scoring points is fun. Getting negative 14 out of your quarterback is not as much fun. As balanced.
I will never go back to that again, people. I'm sorry.
That
felt like a shot.
No.
It should have been.
At SFB, the last 2 years, quarterbacks could go way negative too. This year I decided I wanted to stay positive. I tweeted "stay positive" the other day as a little bit of a tease, but also just, hey, that's me. Just stay positive, right? We're not going to have any negative scoring this year in SFB. No negatives whatsoever. Everything's going to be positive. Stay positive.
Come on, James.
And also in honor of our food theme, it's not going to be the most balanced scoring. It's not like a balanced diet. It's not. Most years it's super, super balanced. It's not as balanced focused as previous years, but it's focused on indulging and volume, eating a lot. Right.
I love how much thought he's putting into this. Love this.
Yeah. So this year's more about staying positive, and indulging on points and volume. So there's going to be a lot more scoring. I actually, looking at it, it's more balanced than I thought it would be.
You still got time to change it.
I know. And I'm highly considering one change. That's why I'm not dropping it completely yet. I think I'm done, but as someone who's worked with the numbers, there's a glaring cheat code that I wonder how long it would take people to figure out or see if I don't change it.
Oh, the amount of nerve.
I'm gonna guess 15 minutes after it's released.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what I do there. But that's about all I want to say here is that negatives are gone. We're going to be very positive. More points. We're going to indulge. There's going to be some volume things. So
points
there we go.
Carried.
All right. So wait, we got two questions that I think are.
Oh, how did Pigbird Jet Fan get it? Bonus for receptions where the number of yards is a prime number. Now I got to change it.
Yeah, that is no longer in.
All right. So one question now, because that was obviously the first one.
It's clear.
So you're saying no, are we talking no penalty at all for interceptions or fumbles?
Nope.
So we need Jameis Winston back.
That was the first name that came to mind.
Yeah, I saw you say that, and I needed to say it out loud because it's just like, yeah, Blake Bortles, come out of retirement if you're retired. Is it still third round reversal?
Yes. Yeah. Still third round reversal. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
still, I believe I still have in there. You're going to get a game against the median. It's good. Most of the other settings are staying the same. Usually I do one or the other. I change the scoring or I change the settings. Like the last couple of years, didn't monkey with the scoring too much, but I monkeyed with third round reversal, adding kickers, stuff like that. This year it's more scoring based.
All right, I have a question, and feel free to say no because I don't want to give you away your strategy. But I believe you're sitting at the 101 in your division, right?
It depends on my son.
101 because he can get his pick over with and then watch over everybody else.
Exactly.
I tried this last year.
I know, and he's got Ian at 12 to make sure it finishes out.
I always take the 1 or the 12, and
Yes.
I will defer to Ian. We're playing in the same division again. Whichever one he wants, he can have. We'll figure it out.
No.
How much thought have you put into the player, and do you want to share who you think your 101 is?
If I'm at 101, there are three or four contenders, but there's one that there's really three you should consider at 1. At 12, it's a different story. I have no idea, but yeah, I know the 3 I would be debating at the 1.
Not giving it up.
And
I really hope
sure
Kelsey's one because I want to see Kelsey be 101 in SFB.
He is one of the 3.
Yes,
You should consider at 101.
yes.
ScottFishbowl.com. All right, I have to go change my.
Changing to the 101 pick. How many?
Might just have to go change.
It will be interesting to see how many people once they catch wind of this. You'll be able to watch if people are shifting divisions and trying to get. Oh God!
Let me just. I want to look at tight ends last year in this scoring.
Oh,
Travis Kelce scored on average. Let's just go 1 to 2. He scored about 150 more points than the number 2 tight end.
Yeah, he's good.
I mean, that does sound pretty Travis Kelce-esque in general.
Yeah.
So like 10 extra points a game.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's absurd.
Oh, on the plus side, I apparently picked the wrong pick when choosing my division, and I have the first pick. So.
Oh, look at you. Now you're gonna have to stress over Josh Allen or Travis Kelce.
I
almost think I'd want 3 just so like you
don't have to choose.
I think there's a clear 3 or 4. I don't know.
My savantness, my just brilliance that oozes out that just looks like idiocy. I ended up at the 101. There you go.
There's one thing we say on our Fantasy Football Weekly show with Paul Charchian every single offseason. We're like, over the last 6-7 years, who has regretted drafting Travis Kelce?
Never.
Like, what Travis Kelce owner has regretted that pick, no matter what round? Like,
never.
It's yeah. Oh man. Yep. But I should say, while there are people watching, if you're interested in going to a live event, you should put your interest on the scottfishbowl.com site. We're trying to get those all filled up nice and full as soon as we can. And then obviously you can attend even if you aren't drafting. So
please come attend even if you're not drafting. I think people are going to have a lot of fun not drafting.
Yes. That's
what I do. I don't draft.
Yep. I'm not drafting at it.
Yeah.
But
I'm me, Ian, Charch, we're going to the Minneapolis one, and none of us are drafting there. We're just hanging out, and I'm kind of running it, but we're hanging out. Who am I kidding? Ian will run it by the time time we get there.
Yeah, perfect. I'm going to hit up New York, even though I do not plan on drafting live. I am greatly, just wonderfully happy to just be there as part of all of it and not have any responsibility whatsoever to making smart decisions.
Yep, exactly.
In that situation.
The nice thing about running those live draft events for a giant charity league is the people that go are extremely helpful. Like, it's not even hard to run because they're some of the most helpful people you can find coming into that thing.
All right. Well, I think it's about that time, Scott. We're going to run some races. We're going to give away some spots to, your league. Let's call it what it is. You going to hang around for a race or two, or you too good for us? I'll
probably hang around in the chat. You can drop me off, and I'll yell at you if I want to pop back on.
Maybe if you ask nicely, I'll actually bring you back. If you yell at me, I'll consider it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. See you guys
later. Here we go.
All right. So races that we have today, Ross. Races that we have today. We have. I did have. All right. Competition from Facebook that Bob Gilchrist posted on the Fantasy Cares Facebook. A lot of people were already in it. And a couple apparently not signed up. And you know the rules. You've got to be signed up and eligible in order to race. If you're not signed up, you're not going to race. If you're not eligible, you're not going to race. So we've got 3 people racing from the Facebook post. One of them is getting a spot. I should say these are all going to be finals today. We are not going to do heats today. We're going to give away several spots. We're going to go, as Russ so eloquently put it, give away a Gaga. We've also then got the SFB Avi follow tweet competition. Thanks for supporting the SFB Avi makers. They make all these great graphics that you see on Twitter are made by SFB_Avi makers. Go get your Avi and banner from them. It really is fun. I love seeing different Avis from people, and I love seeing it when they tweet out, "Hey, your Avi's ready," because it's always just the pictures are so cool. They really do great job.
They do so good.
Yes. So support the Avi makers, support the Avi makers, the people that actually make the Avis, support them, follow them, really get involved there. And then I also, for fun, the Blow Pop division did not have anybody in it yet.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So I decided to tweet out from the merch shop, account. Tell me what this is. I was shocked how many people got it wrong. It was not a Tootsie Pop, people.
Well, I think people were just so excited about using that GIF that they're like, oh, it's a lollipop. I'm just going to use this one. They didn't stop to think that it's the wrong
one. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Blow Pop? No,
of a Tootsie Pop. You never know.
1, 2, 3, crunch or whatever it was. Like, but that was
1, a 2, a 3.
much better delivery. so we've also got that race to run, and then of course we will we'll give a little runners up second chance race like we've been doing.
Yes, James Woods. Wait, hold on. Yes, James, we are saying GIF out here because the creator of the format.
No, we're not doing this, Russ. We are already late, so we're not doing this. So
no, we're not doing anything. I'm telling it like it is.
And then we've also got the final race, which will be for the viewers. So anybody that's around, stick around at the end.
Viewers on YouTube.
Russ will, yes, viewers on YouTube. You got to put a YouTube comment in there. That's how we can pull the comments. Is from YouTube. So if you're watching by other means, switch over to your YouTube on your phone and subscribe to this, and go ahead and stick around because Russ will give a secret word and we will get the comments in the chat. All right, let's get a race started. Let's give away the Facebook spot.
Let's go. All right. Everyone just sort of leisurely walking out the gate. Bill trying to make a little bit of a lead, has about a 5-yard lead crossing the 40. Afton trying to, come on, guys. Pull it up. Here we go. Jerry making it interesting at the end, trying to pull up. Is Bill going to catch up again? I don't know. No. Again, I love that bottom spot. That bottom spot has that little bit of extra at the end.
Do we get to make a joke about it being Facebook and how slow and old they all appear to be? Oh no, that's mean. We don't make fun of it.
We would never say something like that.
Hey, we do need to start accessing the other social medias. We're working on it, folks. We will grow them all.
Easy on Twitter.
It's just Twitter is really easy for us. It's so much easier. All right. Speaking of Twitter, those that followed the Abbeys, let's see. Oh, by the way, congratulations, Jerry. So, in the second place. So Bill, you were going to get another chance. I think actually Efton Dombrowski is getting another chance too from something else. I remember that name more than once.
You would. I don't know what that means.
A fairly recognizable name.
Dude, I don't know what I said. Mike coming out with a little bit of the lead crossing the 25, but everyone just caught up. Matt is just saying, no, I want this. I want this. Mike saying, I'm not willing to give up that easily. Frederick kind of making it a Petey showing up in the middle. Who's going to win it? Mike's maybe that
Serpico.
That might be something.
How are you not saying Serpico? I feel like that's from a movie. I know it's from Always Sunny where Charlie is impersonating a movie, saying Serpico or something, isn't it? Oh, nonetheless, congratulations, Mike Serpico. Drew Hamilton, you advanced to the runner-up race. James Wood, he was in the chat. I think he just called out his name.
Yeah, because he was wrong about pronouncing GIF. All right, Casey coming out to a little bit of a lead with John catching up. And again, Justin on the bottom trying to pull ahead, but Casey holding on to their lead, crossing the 20 with a good 20-yard lead. Will they bring it into the end zone?
Race. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Casey,
congratulations, Casey. That one was dude,
how do you not alphabetize the list?
Why would I alphabetize the list? I randomized the list.
Well, you could randomize them after you put them into
what are you talking about? All right, this is also for Avies. I think this was the first two races were Avies. Now we are on to the blow pop responses.
That's why I couldn't find Casey. All right. Well, okay, man. I tuned in at the perfect time. We have a dead heat between Jason and I'm the red. The red herring was the red herring because that was not the answer. It was Jason Kyle.
You couldn't wait to say that, could you?
I saw it at the last second.
As soon as it dawned on you, you were like, oh, this is going to be great to say. All right, next blow pop race. Are you not tuned in? All right.
Oof. All right, here we go. Crossing the 50 is just about everybody. Miguel crossing the 10 with Jordan trying to, last 5 yards. Miguel didn't want to give up that lead. Congrats, Miguel.
You're writing down the names, aren't you? You realize that it saves it on my computer like this, right?
Yeah, but you've closed the thing before.
No, I don't think so. All righty.
You're telling me I don't need to be doing this.
I am telling you that. Oh, here's Serpico again in here.
All right, Nicholas coming out to a little bit of the lead, crossing the 30. Everyone kind of catching up a little bit, except for Carl, who just doesn't feel like running today. Nicholas has the lead, crossing the 30, the 20, the 10. It's going to take a lot to catch up, and no one's going to catch up.
Never slowed down.
Nope. Turn on those burners.
Let's go, Jonathan Taylor. Oof. All right. Jonathan Taylor was able to beat Dale Jones.
Jonathan Taylor, come on, man.
Mid-season form right there, JT. All right. We've got 2 more races from the Blow Pop answer.
Let's go.
There's Afton Dombrowski. I knew Afton Dombrowski was in there twice.
You're just so smart, John.
I knew
Wesley coming out to a little bit of the lead with Nick on the bottom and Steve crossing the 40. Nick trying to keep on. Wesley trying to make it a match. Who's going to cross the finish line first? Nick is into the end zone, but no, Wesley gets full body across first.
Got to get that full body across. It is key. Nick, you are advancing to the runner-up round. Congratulations, Wesley, on your spot in SFB 13. Final blow pop race. Then we'll give the second chancers.
2, 1. Everyone just sort of leisurely walking. Here we go. Jason coming out a little bit. Jordan trying to take the lead. Crossing the 50. Paul Pickens comes out to a little bit of a bolt action. Scott Studebaker on the bottom trying to catch up. And, yep, Scott taking it at the last minute for those last 20 yards. Congrats, Scott Studebaker.
All righty. And Joey Howard advancing to the runner-up round, which we are ready to run because it's now full. Shuffle them all around. Nobody gets that coveted spot, which I don't know which one's the coveted spot, but it's clearly randomized now. All righty. Who's getting in next? Then we will move on to the viewer race.
Runners up acting like runners up right now. No one really wants to come in first place, apparently. Crossing the 50, Nick finally showing a little bit of burst with Bill and Robert keeping up. Robert takes a little bit of a lead. Oh, no, Robert's just like, I was saving it for the end. I got it.
Yep.
Don't worry, fellas.
Congratulations, Robert. You are making
Joey
it
Howard
in
running
SFB.
more like Jordan Howard, am I right?
All right, so we've got Robert Richard, Scott Studebaker, Wesley Booth, Nicholas Singer, Miguel Romero, Jason Kyle, Casey Feistel, Mike Serpico, and Jerry Lida, all in SFB 13. I got 12 up here, Russ. Hopefully we got 12 people watching.
We have more than 12 people watching. Let's hope we have more than 12 people watching that are not in already.
Let's hope. All right, what do you think about the word scoring today?
Let's just go with score. Nice and easy.
Okay.
First 12 people to type the word score into the YouTube comments that we see in order will be in this race. So type the word score into YouTube. We'll take the first 12 people that show up on our screen to race. All right. Let me know when you're ready, John.
Oh, wow. We've already got 12. All righty. I will switch
I'm going to start
over.
reading. I don't know if we have 12 exactly yet, but they're coming in pretty fast.
Okay. You want to put my share screen back in to make sure that I am entering them incorrectly.
All right. First one we got is Nicholas G. Then we have Benny N.
Benny N. Okay.
I'm just going with first initials at this point. Andrew H. Boots with a Z. Bootz. Jordan Flowers.
Oh, he was racing. I saw his name
he raced
racing
already. Uncle Phil's here.
Might be
Zach Linton.
Dude,
Zach L.
Was Uncle Phil a real name, or you just
his handle is FF Uncle Piff.
You realize I'm not all I need is names. Anything else is confusing. You realize that, right?
I don't care.
You're not new here, right? All right. Who's after Jordan Flowers?
That's what I'm here for. Zach L.
Zach L.
Wow. Okay, you got a side job at Starbucks apparently. Classic Mike.
Oh, I wonder if that's a 8-Night Mike reference.
George R. Jordan W.
Oh, Jordan v. Jordan crime.
Justin H.
Justin Heisler, maybe? That's a name I've seen several times, I think.
Justin Hire. James W. And, well, Jordan, we said you already. Study Dynasty FF.
All righty.
Now let's see real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, I mean, today was the day, man. We have a good, 20.
Congratulations to the first 12 randomized. Nobody gets that coveted spot again. All righty, final race of the day, folks. Who is getting the final SFB spot today from the Fantasy Cares YouTube channel? Like, rate, subscribe, comment, whatever, you're supposed to say on YouTube shows.
All right. Study. Oh, man, wow. James saying those were just warm-ups before. I'm racing now, but Andy not wanting to give it up. Everyone's trying to catch up. Is James going to... Oh, James.
I thought he lost it at the end there.
James.
Oh, my gosh.
What are you doing to us, James?
All right. I hope you saved the last name. You didn't give it to me. You gave me James W., so...
It is against my better judgment to let James Wood into this after him giving me the hard time about saying Jiff.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad it was him. So
lots of races for James.
Congratulations. James did some running today. So that was like James I Wood, I think is the, or something like that, is the Twitter handle. So that's good. Congratulations, James. You will also be added into SFB 13.
Hey, Scott.
What's going on?
You
just brought me in for no reason there while I'm trying to work.
Yep, you showed up, and I even said, just no one let Scott know he's in here. Just watch his face.
Did you? That's funny. Nice. I'm lucky. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw the thing, the screen change.
Hey, you jumped back in. You said I'll jump back in, and then I put you back on. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, watching along, playing along, chatting along, and just for being you, because we like you all. What are all the things I'm supposed to say? Check out the @Fishbowl merch Twitter handle. In the bio is the link for our merch shop where you can get the awesome hoodie that John is wearing, plus many more awesome things. We also have on that same Twitter account how to get the glass. I think is still there up for getting. Rotoware.com has their shirts up. They have 3 choices, which are all awesome. I bought 2 of them already. And sfbavimakers.com. Do we have a way to get to them from one of our sites, or is it just
fantasycares.org/avimakers works?
fantasycares.org/avimakers. Yep. The second you, man, do you even need to get? No, you don't even need to. Just get something awesome. They make such good artwork that I might just pay them to make my avatars anyway. But on that, I think that's it. Did I miss anything, John?
Today's competition, if you want to go ahead and get a jump on it, folks, go ahead and start following those that are involved with the Podathon. So SFB Podathon, that's Spaceman Dave Wright, Daddy's Home, Mike, Bob, Gilchrist, of course, Sal Lito. He would, when am I going to get my due? No respect, whatever he, old man. Sal Lito, make sure you follow him. I got to look at the list. There's others, but that's a good start, is go follow them. With the Podathon is getting prepped. It's coming. Follow the people that are involved with making that and support them and get ready to support the Podathon. So that'll be the giveaway for tomorrow. And there will probably be something from the merch handle too. Just saying.
Just saying.
That's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to look at the cool pictures that, these awesome designers have made.
And the cool pictures of all of you out there. The second you get your stuff, throw it on, walk outside. It could be right outside your back door, front door. I don't care. Just in the world, take a picture of you and your stuff outside. It's
Fishbowl merch in the wild. It's always so good to see.
It makes us very, very happy. And again, that's what all of this is about. This is just about making us happy. We don't really care about anything else.
Tag us. Tag @Fishbowl merch. Tag Jordan.
You know what makes me happy, Russ?
What's that?
Our backgrounds. Like I have my banner and my fishbowl, and like I have stuff in the back here. Normally I'm sitting, so it's more and John's got a nice white back. You got the nice Tihigas thing, but then
like the whole room here.
What's going on here?
This is the whole room.
John is what we call a minimalist.
This is where I work, and that's it. There is nothing on a shelf. There is nothing on a wall here. It is. It is.
I mean, that
There-
sounds
there's
fun,
a little bit of
honestly.
food and drink in the refrigerator, and that's it.
That sounds kind of fun. I like it. Do you need a mini fridge? I have a mini fridge I could give you.
No,
take
it came with a fridge.
Okay.
Yeah, I considered switching to the mini fridge just because it would have been more cost effective, but it's pretty efficient, and the freezer is nice to actually have ice.
Yes.
So,
Sure. Makes sense.
All right.
Makes sense.
We are calling it quits, everyone, for today. So remember, at Fishbowl merch, check it out. All of the awesome stuff can get seen through there. And maybe just start following everyone that has anything to do with the podathon, and more details will come out about that later. And I mean, let's face it, we'll see you all tomorrow. See, we